welcome back to my channel. Happy Thursday, I hope you're all doing well. I am super excited to show you today's video. So for today we are working on an apartment, of course, in San Myshuno, which comes with the City Living expansion pack, and we are building in my apartment complex that I'm doing for my save file, and we are building an apartment for a single dad, and oh my gosh, how many girls are there? 7. We have 4 children. 3 of them are triplets, 1 is a singleton, we have a teenage girl, and we have twin infants. My goodness. Like usual, I don't really build with toddler stuff. I don't know why. The beds are kind of like a really annoying size to try and fit in the room, so I just don't really build with them, which is silly, but I don't know, it's just me being weird. But I really like this apartment. It's probably one of my favourites I've done in a while, to be honest. I think that it just turned out really nice. I particularly love the use of the new gamer kit. I cannot remember what it's called. Is it Cozy Gamer Kit? I don't know. Which Little Simsy made. So I did include that in all of the bedrooms actually, but especially in the children and the teens room, and I just think it's stunning. So highly recommend if you guys haven't already bought it. It's £5. It's definitely worth it. But yeah, so now we just add in some clutter to the kitchen. This is a 4-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, which is pretty good, to be honest, but it would be nice to have more bathrooms ideally, but it is what it is. But can you imagine having 7 daughters and 1 bathroom? The poor dad. So a little bit of the backstory for this family is that their mum tragically passed when they were younger. When the singleton was born, something complicated happened when she gave birth and they lost their mum, so the 2 younger ones are with a different mum. He is still in a relationship with that woman. They just share custody because they're no longer officially together, but she is still in their lives is what I meant to say. So yeah, but how many of the older ones? 5 of the older ones. Their mum is no longer around, so I think the teenager's a little bit of a rebel. She kind of, she's got 6 other siblings, which is, a lot, and 2 of them are babies and they're not her mum's children, so I just think she's a bit rebellious, and she doesn't really like the fact that we are living in such a small space with such a big family. So there's a lot going on for her, and I really like the story for this apartment. I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and my vision for it is that the dad is a writer. He obviously has to work like a normal 9-to-5 job to, sustain the family, but other than that, he really wants to be a writer, so that is what he does in his spare time. So I did give him a desk in his room as well, with some like paperwork and a little bit of a more modernised computer as opposed to like a gaming PC, because I kind of feel like he does writing in his free time, and he really wants to pursue that in the future once his girls are a little bit older, so he doesn't have to put all of his energy into his 9-to-5 job, which of course is a lot of work to maintain that many girls, can you imagine? But yeah, so I kind of thought that perhaps the triplets were maybe the easiest of all of the children. I think maybe the singleton had some complications when she was born, so maybe she's got some form of disability of some sort. I really wish that was a thing in the game. I wish we had wheelchairs. I wish we had more representation of different kinds of people all around the world. I don't understand why we don't have prams, strollers. I just think that'd be such a cool addition. The fact that we've got bikes, I don't understand why we can't just have another thing on wheels. Anyway, so I kind of feel like maybe she has some sort of medical problems that he obviously has to prioritise taking care of her. So she does stay in this room with her triplet sisters, and then the teen has her own room. But I kind of imagine that maybe the triplets were gamers, they like The Sims, they are into all of that jazz, and they have a void critter stuff, and they're just very into gaming, so they entertain her a lot with all of their crazy ideas and creative outlets, if you will. And then of course the babies are just little babies, so they spend a lot of time sleeping and crying and eating, so it's kind of mainly focused around the 4 younger children, the middle kids. I don't think the teenager gets much of her dad's time, because I think she's a bit rebellious and he struggles with taking care of her and making sure that she's got all of her needs met, because she is a little bit rebellious, and I think she's just of course grieving because she doesn't have a mum. So it was a little bit of a darker story for today, but I think it really works. I really like this storyline. I kind of want to make this family. I might actually make it and include it for my save file, so stay tuned. But yeah, let me know if you would like any specific families made for my save file, because I definitely would like to have your guys' input on what you'd like to see, because of course there's loads of different walks of life, there's loads of different people in the world, and it'd be nice to have like a representation of lots of different people. So that is my goal, and I really wish they would bring in some form of like, well, I guess disabilities in the game. I know we've got like hearing aids. I know that's not really the same as what I mean, but we've got some medical things in the game now, which I think is brilliant, and I know adding those wouldn't affect the game too drastically, so that's why they were able to do that. But it would be nice to have a little bit more I don't know what the word is, I still can't think of the word, but just representation, I suppose is the correct word, of everybody. And I'd also really like prams. Side note, I started downloading some custom content and I used a pram and I was like, oh my gosh, it literally looks like Sims 3. I loved it so much, but I just wish we had it in Sims 4, so hopefully one day they'll bring it back. I would love it if they did like a stuff pack for infants. Like, can you imagine, like prams and like daycare? Oh my gosh, we need an actual daycare, like please. But anyway, moving on to the teenagers room. This is probably my favourite room. I don't think I've ever used these light strips on the wall. I think they're from Get Famous, but I could be wrong. And they're just really pretty, so I was like, we're using them. And before I get asked, this bed is from Lovestruck, because everyone always asks me when I use this bed, so it's from Lovestruck. And the wallpaper is from a kit, I can't remember, I think it's Deco to the Max, but I could be wrong. And of course the computer area is a lot of the new game kit which Lil Simsy made. I think it's so pretty. I absolutely love it, and the sign that we've got as well I just think is so cute, so I highly recommend. All of the new kits are brilliant, to be honest. I did actually go and check out the cast stuff last night and I'm obsessed. The new stuff that is for like male jackets, I think they look gorgeous, and we've got a lot of new outfits for women as well, and I think it's just a really good kit because it kind of gives you like a lot of men and women options as opposed to just women. That's another thing I wish that we'd include a bit more, have more stuff for boys, because there is not enough stuff in the game for male Sims and it is very female heavy. So whenever I find out that my Sim is pregnant with a boy, I'm never as excited, just because I know there's less creativity that I'm able to like explore with them, which really isn't nice. I want to be able to be like, that's awesome, I can do this, but there's so much for female Sims. I just wish we had a bit more for male Sims. Basically today's just ranting that we should have more equality in the game. But anyway, so I did also go ahead and include these stars, which are from, oh my goodness, where are they from? I went to say and then my brain was like, I'm just gonna not tell you. My goodness, they're from High School Years, that's it. They are classed as wall decor, like you know, photos, pictures, whatever, but they are just kind of like decals on the wall. But yeah, I think they're really cute. So anywho, so we are now just doing some decor in the teens room. On the other side of the room I have included a dressing table, because I thought, you know, I was going to put a wardrobe and it just wasn't really the vibe, so I did go ahead and put in a dressing table, which is from one of the other new kits, which I cannot remember what the name is, but it is so pretty. This chair is from High School Years, I believe. It just kind of felt fitting for this room, so I went ahead and used that. So I just really like this room, to be honest. My screen just majorly glitched and that was scary. But I did include 2 ginger cats as teddies, because I do have 2 ginger cats, or I did have 2 ginger cats. My favourite thing in the world is those 2 boys, and I did lose one of them 2 years ago and he was my baby, so I did include those because I just wanted to. So there we are, that's a little bit of the story for that. But my cats are called Marvin and Mo, so those teddies are Marvin and Mo. But yeah, I did want to make this room feel very like rebellious. I don't know how that's a thing, but the star kind of gave me that vibe. I really want this in my own room. I do have a square mirror that's got those light bulbs around it, but I really want a star now that I've seen that. But I did also include this really cute like little picture which has, my goodness, I couldn't speak then, which has a cat in a astronaut costume, which I mean, like, how cute is that? The helmet part is just adorable. But that is pretty much it for this room, but I think this room is probably my favourite room I've done in a while, so let me know what you guys think below. But with that being said, I am going to end the voiceover by here for today, guys. We do have 3 rooms left. We've got the dad's room, the bathroom, and we do have the nursery, but I'll leave you watch that in peace without me rambling. So, like always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, share it with a friend, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another speed build. Thanks for watching. Bye, lovelies.
circus, trying hard to keeping up with the Joneses. Marathon is kind of trouble and purpose. And you're lying in a bed of roses. I never dreamed of getting in the action. Life moves with all the surprises. I never dare with chemical reaction. It comes down to this, you're gonna be a tough act to follow. And you better believe it. Just take a bite and see that it's gonna be too much to swallow. You better believe it. Yeah, I got one more trick, but you're gonna be a tough act to follow. To follow. You're gonna be a tough act to follow. To follow. Oh, I feel I like the way I got up from the start. I was under pressure. I feel I got away. It comes down to this, yeah. You're gonna be a tough act to follow. And you better believe it. Just take a bite and see that it's gonna be too much to swallow. You better believe it. Yeah, I got one more trick, but you're gonna be a tough act to follow. To follow. To follow. Yeah, you're gonna be a tough act to follow. To follow. You're gonna be, ooh. Oh, it's on tonight. Throw that thing from left, right, side to side. Yeah. All my friends are here. Play my favorite song right on top. Yeah. And we never stop. Music bumping, we just keep on rolling. Yeah. No, we never stop. Shake, shake, shake your honey till the morning. Let me hear you say I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on, now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Let me hear you say I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on, now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Yeah, that's what I wanna see you slide, slide, slide. That's what I wanna see you shine, shine, shine. Oh, it's on tonight. Throw that thing from left, right, side to side. Yeah. All my friends are here. Play my favorite song right on time. Ooh, and we never stop. Music pumping, we just keep on rolling. No, we never stop. Shake, shake, shake your honey till the morning. Let me hear you say I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on, now slide, slide, slide to the bar. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Let me hear you say I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on, now slide, slide, slide to the bar.